Pokemon investing can be one of the coolest and most interesting investment hobbies in the market. Throughout my experience as a Pokemon investor, I found a way to be able to fund my collector's dreams with the profits I make from Pokemon investing. I'm really grateful to do that, but I also made a lot of investment mistakes along the way. Today, I want to share with you 6 useful tips when you are about to invest in Pokemon. Tip number 1. You don't build an investment portfolio by opening Pokemon packs. I really hope to tell you something else, but opening Pokemon packs is actually like gambling. If you want to open Pokemon packs, you should always do it because you want to enjoy this hobby as a collector and be very aware of the fact that you can potentially pull absolutely zero. Opening Pokemon packs is meant to enjoy. Number 2. Don't FOMO at release. In my previous video, I already mentioned that the release of a new set comes along with a lot of speculation on the potential value of certain cards, the pull rates, and the amount of PSA 10s. These speculations lead to a lot of volatility in prices, making actually investing in a new releasing set more like a gamble than it would be a reasonable value-based decision. My strategy here is to always wait 6 months after release before I start making potential investment decisions. If you want to know how I make my investment decisions, make sure to watch my video where I explain the calculations I make to evaluate a potential investment. Tip number 3 is about graded cards and is divided in 3 important parts. If you want to invest in single cards, buy graded cards, only PSA, Beckett or CGC. As an investor and collector, most of the people are only interested in graded cards from these 3 companies. Why? First of all, these companies have been in the hobby for a very long time. They're also active in a lot of sports collecting hobbies. And second, these companies are known to offer the most professional and strict grading service. Throughout my journey as a collector and investor, I saw a lot of graded cards in a 10 from smaller companies that would be only an 8 or a 9 at PSA or Beckett. So if you want to buy single cards as a good investment where a lot of people would be interested in, buy graded cards by PSA, Beckett or CGC. Second, if you want to have a lot of interest for your graded cards, make sure to buy the big chase cards. I made this mistake a lot of times as a collector by hoping I would be able to collect all of the cards I like in a PSA 10. There's nothing wrong with buying raw copies of the cards you want to collect, but as an investor, try to focus more on big graded chase cards. This will help you to get the biggest audience possible when trying to resell your cards. The best examples today are all the big alt art chase cards from the Sword and Shield era. Number 3, if you want to invest in modern graded cards, don't look for anything else than a grade 10. Modern cards graded in an 8 or a 9 are often equally priced as a raw copy in near mint condition. You can find a buyer market for these cards, but these are often people who are searching for a good deal to find the card missing in their personal collection. Because we want to make a good investment, we are trying to reach an audience as big as possible, and therefore we are only looking for PSA 10s. Tip number 4, sealed is king. As time passes and more products are opened, sealed products become increasingly scarce and collectible. We also know that a product like a booster box has a baseline value of around $80 to $90, and this gives us a kind of safety when reselling this product. I already mentioned it a few times in my previous videos, but for sealed items I mainly focus on booster boxes and elite trainer boxes. Why? These products are considered to be the main products of a set, and they also hold a lot of value in terms of packs. Specialized products can be harder to resell in the future because of lower market demand. And so more advice I would give for sealed products: buy 2. A crucial part of my investment strategy is to buy at least 2 of each product I invest in. When a certain product doubles in price, I sell at least half so I can cover my initial investment. This strategy helps me to turn one part into profits and keeping the other part sealed for potentially more gains. Tip number 5, set aside some money every month to invest in Pokemon. This helps you to stay on track of your budget and make sure you don't forget about important things like paying your bills. And even if your budget is small, it's okay, you can still find interesting Pokemon products to invest in, like an Elite Trainer box. Whether it's $20 or $200, I do believe that there are investment opportunities for every budget without breaking the bank. Last but not least, do know the difference between collecting and investing. I do believe that there is room for investing in this hobby, but if you're only here to do quick flips and make easy money, I am going to disappoint you because you're gonna have a hard and disappointing time. My advice: find a balance in investing in Pokemon and enjoying this hobby as a collector. If you can keep the right product sealed, put it in your closet for 2-3 years and resell it, you will be able to use that money to enjoy this hobby as a collector. And there you have my 6 tips to start investing in Pokemon. Now if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. You have a chance to win this golden Mew. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you in the next video.